Good morning. This is Orina Spice. Today I would like to show you how I'm going to make some nice egg curry. You know, we use egg in all different ways, but today I'm showing you my way of making some nice, delicious curry, some potato. So I see in a little bit. So here I have 4 cups of water here I put on here, and it's boiling. So now I'll be adding in the egg. So what I'll do, I put the egg in one, lower the eggs into the pot because I don't want it to break. So I'll be adding all of them and let it boil for 7 minutes. Just 7 minutes. You don't want, I don't know if you want the egg to overboil, then you have to leave it longer. But 7 minutes will boil this egg. You don't need more than 7 minutes, or else you're gonna get hard. So I'll do all the rest and let you see. So I'm gonna show you real quick how I peel these potato. You know, you could use a potato peeler or you could use a knife. So I'm gonna be using a knife right now. Sometimes you could cook this potato with the skin. You just wash it, scrub it out clean, and you could use it with the skin because the skin carry a lot of vitamin. So you could use the skin too. But I'm gonna peel it out. Sometimes I do use it with the skin on. You have to really scrub it and wash it. Okay, so you just get an idea. You peel it all around like that, and okay, so the egg has boiled for 7 minutes, and I took it out from the pot. What you do next, you immediately soak it in some cold water. This way, it's not going to be overcooked. Now, if you want your egg to be hard boiled, then you could leave it at least 10 minutes, but this way it is very nice and soft. So I'm gonna start clean it. It's now in cold water to stop the cooking process. So now I'm gonna clean it, show you how I clean it. Well, this is how I would do it. Just open the shell like that, and that's it. So I'm going to finish up all, and then we'll see. So I'm going to show you how I cut my potato. Well, you know, potato, you could cut your potato to any size you want. So now, if you look at this, I'm making 2 of them with the skin on and 1 peel. So I'm going to show you how I cut it. I cut it, but you could cut it anyhow you want. You could cut like this way, or you could cut like this way. To any size, and then the size you want is how you want it. You could do it smaller, you could do it larger, all depends on what size you like, but I like this size. So I'll show you another way. We could cut it flat like this, and you so I'll finish up all. So here I'm going to show you what I use, a little seasoning to put in the egg curry. Now this is here is tarragon. This one here is oregano. This is rosemary and cilantro, some garlic and onion, and I'll also be using some thyme leaf. So I have some dry one which I'll be using. So, you know, you use whatever seasoning you have, or you don't have these and you want to cook it plain, you could do that too. But, you know, the seasoning really give the food a flavor. So I usually like to put in seasoning. But you can use whatever one you have. So let's just get an idea. Okay, so I'll show you the masala that I'll be using. I'll be using like 1.5 tablespoons of garam masala. In some of my video you could see the raw mix. This is what it's all grind up to be. That's the garam masala. And sometimes I add a little cumin seed, a little patch or roasted jeera, you call it cumin seed. And I put a little coriander powder. So this is a little coriander powder I would add here. And I also would add some turmeric. So 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. I'm also gonna add some curry powder to this. So here I put my pot on my pan. I put in like a quarter cup of oil. It's about quarter cup of oil. And I let it heat and then I'll start the cooking process. So the oil finish heat and I'll be throwing in my masala. So I'll let it fry down, come down to the oil. I want to mention that when you cut the potato up, always put in some water. Don't put it up, or else you're gonna get dark. You're gonna get brown. So you need to put it in some water. I'll keep the heat medium. This coming to a fry. I'll be adding in the potato right now. Now we gotta add some salt. So you put salt according to your taste. So I put about 1 tablespoon and a half here. And then so I'm gonna put a lid on this and let it fry down and come down to the oil. Then I'll be adding in some water. So it's frying down nicely, and I'm gonna add the seasoning that I grind up now. I'll put all the seasoning in. I blend everything up. I also add a piece of hot pepper. You know, you could put hot pepper if you need. It'll make it a little spicy. If not, you don't need the pepper, you don't put it in. So I'm gonna let it marinate and come down. And then I'll be added to add some water. So right now I put 2 cups of water to boil because I don't like to use cold water. You know, it stops the cooking process. So the hot water helps to keep the cooking going. So I'm just checking to see how it's coming. The seasoning and the masala is blended so nice, smells so good. So let this dry down a little, then I'll be adding in the water. Then I put in the egg later. So I'll put a lid on it. I want to show you real quick, coming down to the oil here now. The seasoning and the masala. And this is ready for the water. So I'm putting the water right now. So I boil some water in the pot. And I'm going to add the water in right now. Two cups of water. So you gotta let this potato boil and come down, then I add the eggs in. So I'm gonna put a lid on this and let it start boiling. I want to show you what I do with my eggs before I put it in the pot. This is how I do my eggs. I add some oil in the pan, just a little oil to get it heated so I could fry the egg up a little. So the oil is hot and I'm gonna be frying this egg up a little. How I do it, I put some flour and I flour each egg in it like this. This is how I do it. I put some flour and I flour it, then I put it on. Continue to do all of them. So this is how I fry it up a little. You flour each one of them. And then you put in some oil and then you get a really nice color here. So this is gonna fry up a little, and I'll be adding into the air in the potato as it's coming to halfway done. This is okay now. I just want to give it a little more color. So this is the egg. It's already finished frying, and I'm waiting to put it into the curry. So here I have some tomato, onion, sweet pepper, and 2 hot pepper. And I'll be throwing this in just a little because it's already near finished. So I'm checking my curry now. It looks like it's coming to an end, but I've been throwing in some of these tomato, onion, sweet pepper, and hot pepper. I'm putting it in there now to just cook a little, maybe like 5 minutes or so, and then it's gonna be finished. Then I add the eggs in. Now my curry is finished, and I'll be adding in the egg because this egg is already cooked. So I just want to put the egg in now, saute it a little, and it's finished. Just like boil up a little and it's all good. A few minutes now and it's all done. Just let it boil in a little. Looking good. So this is my egg curry finished. You know, you could dry down more, but I'm gonna make this with some roti, so we need some liquid when you're eating the roti. And this is how I would like to cut the egg to show you. This is how the egg cook, not overcooked and hard. It's very, very tender and delicious. So this is my egg curry, and this is Zorina Spice. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my video, and you guys have a beautiful day. Try my egg curry and see how delicious it is. It's smelling so good. With all the ingredients, you have a nice curry. So you guys have a good day. Bye bye. Enjoy.